this, we are starting to revise meiosis. I told you what is the difference between sex cells and body cells. It's with
Yeah,
chromosomes. So what
its sex
happens?
cell
Yeah.
have genetic information of
Okay. And
cell
what?
have.
Yes. And what is the other sex cell called as? What is the other name of sex cell? It is called as gametes. Okay,
Yeah,
gamete. Now, how about the number of chromosomes in the sex cell? And how about the number of
46.
chromosomes in body cells?
It's 23 pair, but it's 46 in our body.
In our body, okay? Each cell of my body have 46 chromosomes. But when I
Yeah.
say about sex cells, okay, sex cells are half in number, that is haploid, and body cells are they're not half.
Disabled?
Okay. Okay, girls, they're not half in number. Now, wait a minute, girls. Give me a second. Yes. So here, what is it written? Before sexual reproduction can take place, you know that each parent produces sex cells. The female, that's a mother, produces one sex cell, and the father produces one sex cell. What is the name of the one which is produced by the female? Yes, Lean, are you there? Hello? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the names of the sex cells? What is produced by the male and what is produced by female?
I know, Miss.
Yes, tell me.
Uh,
Male
is
produce.
for
Yes, tell me.
except Miss, can I know what is the question?
The question is, you know that in sexual reproduction, both of the parents, that is the male and the female, they are producing a cell. So what is male cell called as, and what is a female cell called as?
Excel?
Excel, excellent. Excel from whom? From mother or father? From female or male?
Female. Female.
Yes, from female. Excellent. It is Excel. And how about the male?
For the male?
What is the name? Yes, Wateen?
Wait. Wait.
Malak? Lean, come on. Yesterday I taught you this.
Wait.
It's called sperm cell. Please don't forget. Sperm cell from the male and
Excel from the
from the
female.
female. They combine to give a new cell. Okay? Genetic information from two parents combined, the offspring will have one full set of genetic information. In body cells, chromosomes are found in pairs. We have in pair, okay, and those are called homologous chromosomes. Homologous chromosomes carry the same gene. However, some may be different versions of the genes. One chromosome pair is made up of sex chromosomes, which control the development of sexual characteristics. Now I told you, when it's a girl, X and X chromosome. When it's a boy, it's X and Y chromosome. Understood? A female has X and X, a male has Y and Y, X and Y chromosome. Cells with a pair of every chromosome are called as diploid. Sex cells are also known as gametes. Gametes have only half the usual number. Girls, again and again, this is the major difference between the body cell and the sex cell. Sex cell will have half the usual number of chromosomes. Did you get it? And that's why they are called as haploid. Understand?
Yeah.
They get each chromosome, one from the mother and one from the father. All right, wait a second. Now next. Do you see this? When sex cell combine, do you see a tail-like thing here? Tail-like thing? This is because
Yeah.
it's easy to swim. Okay, this one is called as sperm cell. And here what you see on the top, this is called the egg cell. They both combine, okay, combined during sexual. The resulting cell have 46 chromosome. 23 from the father and 23 from the mother.
Mother.
They become a pair and totally we have 46 chromosomes. Half from the egg and half from the...
Miss,
Hmm.
can I ask a question?
Yes,
Like
sure.
when the mother is pregnant,
Okay.
like there is some mothers are not pregnant. They can't.
Yeah.
They have the blood to contain the female and the male.
My dear, of course, what will happen? Because see, male has to produce the sperm cell. The female has to produce egg cell. When they are producing their eggs, there are many conditions. Maybe the mother cannot produce the egg cell. Maybe there has some problem in the ovaries because ovary is the sex organ where this egg is produced. So maybe they cannot produce due to some problems, due to some hormones issue. They cannot produce the egg cell.
Yeah.
Or maybe the father cannot the father cannot produce the sperm cell. It's not only always the mother's issue. Sometimes the males cannot produce the sperm cell, but the main thing is about, and sometimes the egg cell is very weak that it cannot form a baby. Understood? Because there are many issues with it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
continue. Mitosis produces two new cells. We are talking now about mitosis that contain exact copy of chromosome. Like I will say you, my dear, when you see a rose flower, you know that some flowers they are producing by mitosis, not by meiosis, not by two parents, with one parent. So you know when you see the exact copy, you see the exact copy. But when you see us, are we? Yeah, I know we are similar to our mother. You are similar to your father. But are you like exactly same that nobody can differ?
No.
You have some changes. You are,
Yeah.
but you're not same. Usually in mitosis, you get exactly the same. You know, you have two cockroaches, not cockroach, or some other animal which is by, or what, some other plant which is by asexual, not bisexual. You will see that they don't differ exactly the same. Am I correct? So here,
Yeah.
kind of cell division is needed to produce sex cells. Meiosis is a type of cell division that produces haploid sex cells such as sperm or egg cells. When an egg fertilizes, the word fertilize is after the sperm cell and egg cell combine. We get a new cell which is called as fertilized cell. When egg is fertilized by a sperm cell, a new diploid cells form. Meiosis has two stages, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Again, you have to form, you have to go with the same thing, PMAT, prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1 and telophase 1. In meiosis 2, prophase 2, PMAT, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and telophase 2. Okay, Vatin?
Okay.
We have meiosis 1 and we have meiosis 2. Same thing, PMAT. But only thing is, now come on, tell me, Vatin.
Meiosis 1.
And meiosis
Meiosis
2.
1.
P is for?
Meiosis.
Okay, what are the stages?
Meiosis 1. There. Meiosis 1.
PMAT. P for?
Prophase.
Phase 1. MAT. M for?
Menophase.
Hmm.
And A is for anaphase.
Hmm.
And T for telophase.
Okay, excellent. Meiosis again, meiosis 2, prophase 2, prophase
Meiosis 2, prophase 2,
metaphase 2,
telophase,
and just say anaphase. Don't say antilo. Anaphase 2,
anaphase 2, until of phase 2.
Okay. Okay, now let us see the video.
Miss, are we going to finish the lesson today?
No, yeah, no, I will not. Girls, because this again and again I need to repeat. Understood? I will not finish it so fast.
Yeah.
It looks simple, but it is not that simple as you are thinking about. We have a virtual lab here. Let us see if we can do the virtual lab today.
About how sex cells, called gametes, are made. Before beginning this lesson,
I think we have watched yesterday, right?
they might look like homologous chromosomes are pairs of chromosomes. Each chromosome
Yeah, we watched till here. Can you hear the video?
meiosis is essential
Yeah.
for sexual reproduction.
Come on.
Click the images to learn why. A sex cell, or gamete, is an egg cell or a sperm cell. Each sex cell contains half the number of chromosomes found in the rest of the body's cells. When a cell has half the number of chromosomes, it's called a haploid cell. In humans, sex cells are found only in the reproductive organs. Females produce egg cells, and males produce sperm cells.
What's that, girls? What's that voice? Who's it?
This is Lean. Lean microphone is not.
It's okay, Lean. You can just mute. No problem. At least listen to the class. Okay, Lean?
Meiosis is a type of cell division that produces haploid sperm and egg cells. A sex cell, or gamete, is an egg cell or a sperm cell. Each sex cell contains half the number of chromosomes found in the rest of the body's cells. When a cell has half the number of chromosomes, it's called a haploid cell. In humans, sex cells are found only in the reproductive organs. Females produce egg cells, and males produce sperm cells. Meiosis is a type of cell division that produces haploid sperm and egg cells. During sexual reproduction, an egg cell and a sperm cell fuse to form a zygote. The zygote has two
See, guys, this is the name which is given when the female egg cell combines with the male sperm cell, a new cell is formed, which is called a zygote. What is it called?
Zygote.
Zygote, okay? Zygote has two copies of each chromosome, one from the mother and one from the father.
copies of each chromosome, one from the mother and one from the father. The zygote undergoes multiple mitotic cell divisions and eventually develops into a new organism that can survive on its own. Meiosis consists of two major parts, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. First, we'll look at the stages of meiosis 1. Click the picture to begin. The first stage of meiosis 1 is prophase 1. The chromosomes have already been copied before meiosis begins. The duplicated chromosomes,
Like example, even before mitosis begin, the DNA copies the cell. You remember that? Same thing happens here. Before the meiosis occur in interphase, the chromosomes they condense and they pair up.
each made up of two chromatids, pair up.
Now coming to next one, PMAT. So coming to metaphase. Metaphase, what happens? Let's see.
In metaphase 1, after the nuclear membrane breaks down, the chromosome pairs line up in the middle of the cell.
Same way how it used to happen. You remember there also they will come in one line?
In metaphase 1, after the nuclear membrane breaks down, the chromosome pairs line up in the middle of the cell.
Yes, guys.
During anaphase 1, the chromosomes separate from their partners and then they move to opposite ends of the cell. In telophase 1 and cytokinesis, nuclear membranes reform. The cell divides into two cells.
Girls, in your book, there is a lot of information given. I think this is more than enough what is I'm showing you the video.
In metaphase 1,
Must have know that in prophase, they condense. It's written here.
the first stage of meiosis
First
1,
stage, prophase, they chromosomes condense and pair up. They become pair. Then in the next one, they line up.
in metaphase 1,
What is written here, that is enough. Chromosome pairs line up in the middle. Do you see how they line up? In mitosis, you only saw one chromosome that was lining. Here they are pairs. They are lining up. And then in the
during
anaphase,
anaphase 1,
they
the
move to the opposite side. Move to the opposite end of the cell. And finally, they divide.
During anaphase 1, the chromosomes separate from their partners and then they move to opposite ends of the cell. In telophase 1 and cytokinesis, nuclear membranes reform. The cell divides into two cells.
The cell divides into two cells, and you can see here the nucleus. And where is the chromosomes and the DNA? They are inside the nucleus. As you know that in eukaryotes, the DNA are inside the nucleus. Now do you understand well? All meiosis 1, everyone, Dean and Malak? If you want, you can again see. Only
The first stage of meiosis 1,
that in one they condense and pair up. In the second, they line up. In the third, they go to the opposite ends. And the fourth, they divide and form two different cells. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Okay. I will end up my class, girls. Okay. And tomorrow I'll continue. Thank you so much. Any questions?
No.